Okay, now go back to Esthar.
Oh no!
What?
You've been voice acting this entire time!
Yeah?
And now we're gonna add Kiros in this!
No, it's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, dude, Kiros is like my relaxing voice. He's like, talks like this. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like, it's not my like instinctual voice, but it's like the most relaxing version of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to like pop out somewhere that the pool, yeah. You can't stop there, you have to see where the red lines are.
Mm-hmm. It won't let me disembark here.
No, you have to do it on the land.
This is dumb.
So I would do not that one. There should be one that's closest to it. I think if you go around, that one right there. Because there's just a straight line right there. Yeah. And wait. Go into your menu. Switch. There you go.
Get out of here, you witch!
Sorceress, actually.
Look it, I don't care. The lion, the witch, and the audacity of this... You know.
I don't believe we're in Kansas anymore, Toto.
I mean, completely wrong movie, but yes.
What's the lady with the dog? Being attacked by sorceresses.
I hate that you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, Cloud, it's Rent-A-Car.
Does that mean Leon is the scarecrow? Because he has no heart? No, no, Tin Man, never mind. Tin Man is the one.
Yeah.
The scarecrow has no brain, so that's Zell.
I think that Zell's the lion.
He's not. No, he's courageous, though. the lion would be Irvine.
Oh my god, you're right. Why do all the guys have to have the main roles?
Because they're guys. And it fit with the actual plot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can't think of anything else. You okay?
I think you're dead. I can't tell. Oh, wait, nope. Hello?
I guess we'll never know.
I think they're dead.
They're just taking a nap.
What happened?
They look like they tripped over and just fell asleep.
Right? Hey, do you know what happened?
Why? How did this?
Okay, maybe they're dead. I don't know.
I guess.
What will we do? Wow. Wow,
What is up with you guys?
They're the guards.
Come on, you want some of this? Give me some of that butt.
Why does the guy in the background look way bigger?
I mean, he probably is.
You can't skip that.
Dang it.
It's a cutscene.
I know,
Cutscenes are like... they remain no matter what.
Yeah, but it's an annoying cutscene.
Not really.
It's the second time it's played, Cloud.
The second.
You have my permission. Please, this way. Alright, thank you.
Are you ready to finally meet the president?
Yep, I swear to God, if it is Laguna,
Uh-huh.
I will scream.
The president is waiting.
Oh, this is actually the right way. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is the route that you weren't able to go to last time because it was non-accessible.
Oh my God, it's him. Laguna's actually here!
He looks like just a chill dude.
Right? Lord. Kyros. And that's probably... Papa?
I think it's like a Hawaiian shirt.
Say, Laguna, it's really him. Leon, what do I do?
Oh yeah, she idolizes him, doesn't
He's a
she?
huge fan. Uh-huh.
What is up with this country?
I don't know. I love Ward.
I do too.
Even in that regal outfit, he's still silly.
Yes. Oh, sure. Hi there.
Just when you're like, I'm your daddy!
Right. Been waiting to meet you guys. You guys are the ones who were inside my head, right? Alone told
hat
me.
On Kyros.
What?
The hat on Kyros?
Oh, yeah.
Looks nice on him.
It does. You guys were the fairies.
They were.
It was like there was some kind of waves running through my head. They gave us so much power during battle. We thought they were some kind of fairies flying over us.
I mean, you did.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they cared one way or the other.
Yeah. So, I'm Laguna, President Laguna Luar of Estar. Pleased to meet ya. If we weren't in a state of emergency, I'd talk to you some more, but... well, whatever. Let's talk. What do you want to know?
Like, we're in an emergency, but...
Mm-hmm.
You never get going if President Laguna keeps talking. So why don't you guys throw out some questions, and I'll try to answer them.
And the first thing out of Leon's mouth, Daddy?
That's the thing, though. They never address it.
Ah,
Which is why there's a debate of whether they're actually related or not.
I see.
It also doesn't help that in the guidebook it says that Laguna is to the age he was when he's in the past.
Oh,
It doesn't say his age when he's in the future.
okay.
So that's another up to debate, because I remember a friend of mine, Cecil, always argued that Laguna was not the dad,
Mm-hmm.
because then he would have been like 12 or something,
Huh.
if it was going by the guidebook.
That would be weird, yes.
He's in his like 40s, so it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Man, you look way too serious. Whatever.
No, that was Leon.
Yeah, oh. Well, you know, whatever. I knew you were gonna say that. Mm-hmm.
No, he didn't. He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
I had you in my head for like 15 years. I know what the fairies are thinking.
Tell me about Rain. My ma.
I actually really want to know about this. Rain's story. Some other time, maybe. No, I can't. It's too much for me to remember. Oh no!
I mean, she is dead. And he did love her.
Mm-hmm. Let me out of this room. Just tell me about Rain. You're not gonna tell me let me out of here.
Oh no.
Where's alone?
Oh.
What the heck has he done with his life? Don't you wonder?
Huh?
What? What?
No.
Okay. When Alone was about 2, there was a massive hunt for girls in Estar. Estar's soldiers came to Windhell, and Ella's parents resisted. They were killed on the spot. I think we just found out what happened to Rain.
Well, no. She was 2.
Well, yeah, but... Wait, oh, so then...
And we met Rain when she's like 5.
That's right, isn't Rain like Auntie?
Was she?
I mean, because, like, if her parents are dead, then who is Rain to Alone?
Maybe he'll mention it.
Huh. The massive hunt was to find the successor for Estar's ruler, Sorceress Edea. Alone was raised by Rain, who lived next door. There we go. We found out.
There you go.
And I came to know her. Then there was another massive hunt for a successor in Estar again. Ella was taken away, even though I was there. It's the most painful episode in my life. So I rescued her and sent her off to Windhill. Shortly after that, Rain died.
Through childbirth.
And Alone was sent straight to an orphanage.
With the baby.
Oh. Why didn't you go back to Windhill with her? I wanted to. But I had my reasons.
That's excuses.
Look, if I didn't become president, they would hunt her again, okay? I mean, makes sense.
Yeah.
I found out about this afterward, but the reason why Alone had to leave the orphanage was because of her special power. Doc Odin wanted to do research on Alone's special power. He looked for her everywhere. The owners of the orphanage were Sid Kramer and his wife Edea Kramer. They're married, you know, so they share the same last name. Bet you didn't know that. But you know them better than I do.
Yeah, there were more parents to them than you were.
Yes.
Look it up.
The Kramers took Ella out of the orphanage to protect her. They prepared a big ship to accommodate her. Gracious of them, huh? After a while, the ship turned into another orphanage and Ella looked after all the kids. She said her life on the ship was a happy one, but who knows? I don't know how she could have been happy on a ship. She was on the ship for over 10 years. That ship was attacked by Galbadia recently. Estar's ship rescued them, and she finally met up with me. It was pure luck that we found her. I was out in space at the time. Alone followed me out to space. But Ella was all grown up. Then, she told me everything. Did she get back safely from space?
Leon.
That's what you were going to ask, wasn't it, Leon? How'd you know? Well, to answer your little question, our escape pod rescue team was a little late. Alone was taken into custody by Galbadia. She's inside Lunatic Pandora. We gotta go. We're gonna rescue her. Help us out, okay?
Like, that was so much. Woo, boy.
How you feeling about this? I feel totally out of it. Okay.
Well, he told you how he felt.
Yep. What about you?
It's the real Say Laguna.
Wait a minute. Ward, hey, buddy. Exactly.
He says to relax here a while. See, they're married. You're already here. Why not listen to the mission briefing?
So if I don't ask, like if I don't ask about the mission to defeat Ultimation, I just say, "Let me out of this room." I wonder what happens and how that would be different.
I don't know. Maybe they won't let you.
What are you doing here? You know what I've been doing all my life, right? You were a silly Galbadian soldier. I didn't like your attitude at all. But I understand the bond between the three of you.
I love how honest Leon is.
Right? Then you changed.
I don't like you.
Right? After you went to Windhill. Then Alone was abducted by Esthar, and you went on a journey. A journey to get Alone back. You wrote articles and appeared in movies to get by. You were trying to find a way into Esthar.
Before you continue, I have to make a mention this.
Mm-hmm.
If Laguna had been in Leon's life,
Mm-hmm.
he would have totally been that kid or like, oh, my parents are embarrassing.
Yes!
Like always like putting his hands or his face in his hands like, oh god, where make me disappear.
Cringe!
While Laguna's in the back, we're like, look at me! Being supportive and active.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they would have been so cute.
They
God
would
damn it.
have. Aw. So sad. Okay. You somehow got into Esthar and rescued Alone. I got a lot of help along the way. What I don't understand is, why are you the president?
Right?
Want to know? It's a long story.
Let's hear it.
We're already an hour and 16 minutes into this.
Let's hear it.
You want to hear it? Really? Okay, I'll tell you. I only set out to rescue Alone, but of course that wasn't the end of the story. It's a country ruled by Sorceress Edea with the ingenious yet inhumane O'Dane. Both of them were interested in Alone. We couldn't just pack up and leave. I remember like it was yesterday.
She's just sitting there.
Yeah.
Oh, poor little thing.
Well, this is you.
No, it's not.
You were the,
Oh, okay. It's him talking right now.
Yes.
It doesn't say his name. How would I know?
Because his research will be kaput. That's the only thing that's a dead giveaway.
I forgot the voice I gave him.
Gotta give him, like, a French accent?
Okay. Oh, fuck. It's been so long.
Probably not a good idea to give him an actual French accent, though.
No. I gave him a weird accent, that was for sure. I just, God, it's, I hate when it's been so long and I got, like, out of the voice.
Yeah, no, I hear ya.
Adele will be angry. My research will be kaput.
Not kaput.
Good dog. Dog. Good conversation.
Right.
Dialogue. Fuck.
Odin only thought about his research.
Of course. He would have been a good dad.
He would have. Ward would have been a great uncle.
Uh-huh. And she's following.
Yeah.
Oh, they would have been such a great little family.
They would have. But while researching under Adele's orders, he was still making many inventions. It was a device to seal magic, the sealing facility. Maybe Adele can be defeated. I owe a big favor to the Adele Resistance, who helped me rescue Alone. Oh, I guess that's like the leader at the moment. Just primarily because of his clothing.
Oh, the green guy?
Yeah. I spoke with my comrades. 2 issues came up. First, stopping the Crystal Pillar from calling monsters from the moon and destroying everything like what happened in Centra. Second, freeing Esthar from Adele's hands. We planned
Wait. Destroying everything in Centra?
Yes.
So the Centra ruins where we got Odin
Mm-hmm.
used to be a place?
Well, yes.
Because that's Centra.
Yes. I mean, have you not wondered why the entire continent
ruins?
is in pieces?
Not really.
Well, that's probably why.
Probably.
Yeah. Because it always seemed a little bit weird that there was, like, nothing necessarily, there other than, like, Edea's house and the place where Odin lives.
Yeah. So there must have been more to that land before it got destroyed.
Yeah. So, it makes sense.
It does, yeah.
We planned and planned, based on my brilliant ideas, of course.
It is weird that they decided to keep the building active for an orphanage, even though it got destroyed before that.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of a place more populated where they could actually get food regularly.
Right, yeah. But I'm sure that Laguna probably sent them a lot of food. Most likely.
Yeah, to support them, yeah.
Yeah. We're back! Back in the Lunatic Pandora Research Facility. There's only one goal.
Get my baby.
Kill this man!
Yeah, I don't think Laguna knew that Rain was pregnant.
Most likely not. Otherwise, he most likely would have gone back.
Mm-hmm.
Following Odin's instructions, we operated the panel and moved the crystal pillar. We set the course and the stop point in the ocean and, well, goodbye! You don't think that this is like a Crystal Tower situation, do you?
Which Crystal Tower?
Final Fantasy III. And technically Final Fantasy XIV.
I've never really played those.
Oh, okay. So,
well, I never got to the Crystal Tower part.
Well, the Crystal Tower part is actually very early on.
Is it?
I think so.
I don't remember.
I can't remember if the Crystal Tower is at the very beginning where there's a guy who has to, like, work on a furnace, or if the Crystal... No, I think the Crystal Tower is the very final, area. Yeah, no, it's the very final
I never
dungeon,
got to that.
Right.
I got past the point where, you break a boulder with somebody in your party, and then I think you meet Sid because you're flying on his temporary ship, and then I stopped there.
Okay, this isn't easy on the ears. I'm gonna continue and then I'm gonna make a point.
Okay.
That was easy, but we were found out. So we gathered for a final battle to lure Adele. Okay, thank the Lord. What the hell is that?
It's Adele. Isn't she beautiful?
She looks like a freaking djinn!
Yeah.
Holy cow. Okay, so basically, like, at least, like, from the lore that Final Fantasy XIV actually, like, gives, and it's been a long time, because Final Fantasy XIV had the Crystal Tower back in A Realm Reborn, which is basically when they remade everything, did the job classes, and all that, so it was, like, after, like, the original 14 got rebooted.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I remember that.
So with that being said, my memory is a bit hazy and people can correct me where I am wrong, but basically, from the sounds of it, we even got, like, more lore, like, in, like, I think Shadowbringers, if my memory serves me correct, where supposedly the Crystal Tower exists in just about every single world of Final Fantasy. Or maybe it exists in every single of the 14 realms in Final Fantasy XIV. It's one of the two. But, with that also being...
It wasn't in 7.
Well, that's the thing. Like, it supposedly is in every single Final Fantasy. It's just never made aware.
Like, accessible kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, with that being said, like, there's supposed to be a crystal tower in just about every single one. Who, like, supposedly.
I don't remember one in 9 either.
I could probably look this up via phone and see exactly what, like, the actual lore is for Final Fantasy Crystal Tower.
It would make more sense that the crystal tower is in the games that actually have crystals.
Mm-hmm.
As, like, the guardian forces, basically, that was in 1, that was, I think, in 2, I know it was in 5. But I think, I don't think they were in 6, I don't remember. But they were definitely not in 7, they weren't in 8, they weren't in 9. Wait, why is it that, like, in Final Fantasy 9, the logo is, like, the crystal, but there's no crystals in 9?
That's a definitely good question.
Because, like, that's how they looked in the other games. They were these giant crystals that, like, had the element of, like, their element, which is, like, the wind, water, fire, earth?
Mm-hmm.
And those were, like, the 4 crystals of the world that would protect the balance of everything. But they weren't in 9, so I don't know why it was on the fucking cover.
Yeah. But, like, the reason...
Maybe they just wanted to be, like, a reference to, like, oh, well, like, the bosses that you fight in previous games are here, so that's the reference. I don't know.
Yeah. So, and the only reason that we really have, like, anything to go off of is primarily Final Fantasy XIV. Because everyone who's inside of the Crystal Tower is technically bosses, like, people bosses and the like, from Final Fantasy III.
Okay. Oh, God. And also,
Yep.
No, sorry, go ahead.
And not only that, but Amon was also in the Crystal Tower when he wasn't in the Crystal Tower in Final Fantasy III. But then we are made aware that, like, Amon is actually very important, despite not being important in 3, but Amon is very important in Final Fantasy XIV.
Wasn't he from a different game?
I mean, probably, like, there might be another character called Amon, but this Amon was, like... There is an Amon who basically has, like, a cape and basically changes elements and whatnot in 3.
Okay. Because I do remember, this is the complete conflicting part, especially in 9, because some of the characters in there, like Gilgamesh or whatever, was in a previous game that came from the future into the timeline of 9 to exact his revenge. But I forget where he was from, if it was like 2 or 3 or 4.
So Gilgamesh, as far as I'm aware, is primarily from 5 because he has a rivalry with Bartz.
Does he?
Yes.
I did not get that far in the game to even meet him.
I guess not.
Well, wait, who was the guy in 4 that I'm thinking of?
Golbez?
Was it Golbez?
I mean, I'm not sure, to be perfectly honest.
It's been so long. It's been so long since I played. I never even beat that one either, so how would I fucking know?
Either way, it is getting quite long, so let's go ahead and try and finish this up.
I mean, it's a long story.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. But we're almost like an hour and 30 minutes, so...
Oh shit, yeah.
Adele appeared as we were expected.
He's gorgeous. You beat her.
Okay. What is going on? We hunted down the culprit who moved the crystal pillar. Where? Inside there. Alone's been taken hostage. I knew she would go in right away if I mentioned Alone.
Why is she so buff? Like,
right?
goddamn.
Like, jeez. You thought I would fall for that trick? I mean, she has man boobs.
Uh-huh. Oh, I'm fully aware, by the way.
Yeah. Adele realized that Alone was a hologram, but it was too late. Yeah, of course. My plans are always Perfect! Gyros, ward, now! My neck is inside of the actual tubing!
Oh shit, you're right.
Piece of cake!
You did it!
Adele was careless. She may be a sorceress, but after all, she was human. We succeeded, but we couldn't keep such a dangerous sorceress around as a trophy.
So we sent her to space.
We had to do something.
How come she's not moving though, but Rinoa was able to?
Not sure. So, we decided to send her far, far away. And pulled the moon out of its orbit. Someplace very far into outer space.
Hey! It's our ship!
It's the ship! The Ragnarok!
Hurrah! I almost called
Multiple Ragnaroks!
There were more?
I guess so.
And the one that we got eaten by aliens.
Yes.
What happened to the others?
Probably the same?
That's sad.
Yeah. And that about wraps up that part. But the real work began after that. A fierce debate ensues about who should govern the city after Adele was gone. I wasn't paying attention while they made me up to be this hero of the revolution, and I ended up being president.
By accident.
Odin made a lot of noise about wanting to do research on Alone. It was a mistake to send Alone back to Rain. Rain died, and Ella was sent to the orphanage. If I had only gone to Windhill with Ella, I would have been able to see Rain one last time.
And know that you have a baby!
Yeah. Rain was dead, Alone missing. My job kept me busy. I was left here thinking about this and that, and before I knew it, all this time had passed. Well, that's about it.
So, long story short.
Uh-huh.
That's the good as past.
Okay. Well, explain the mission to defeat Ultimecia. Ah, straight to the heart of the matter. Just like a workaholic seed. We danced around this, mind you.
We did. Oh, it's me.
Yes.
Fuck. I always forget his fucking voice. God damn it. I don't. Is it the button? I don't know what I'm doing with him.
Yeah, make it short and easy to understand.
That's not really in his vocabulary. I will talk however I want.
You want.
I want. Sorceress Edea told me everything. Sorceress Ultimecia comes from the future to possess the sorceress to present day. I'm starting to do the I want to do voice. Oh my god. Meaning, she leaves her body in the future and sends only her consciousness here. Does that sound familiar to you?
What, is this like GFs? It's like when Alone send our consciousnesses back to the past.
You're a smart one.
I guess I'm dumb.
You. My first guess was that someone in the future with an ability like Alone was sending the sorceress back here to our time. But no, that is not the answer. So, how does the sorceress come back from this time? You want to know now? I like that. Okay, like, what, did you not want to talk about it?
Right?
I got the is a secret to surprise you. It is because of me, Undyne. I researched Alone's power long ago. I made a pattern from the electric current running through Alone's brain.
Oh, so basically his technology goes into the future, and that's how Ultimecia learns about this.
I guess.
Once the pattern was determined, it was easy to mechanize.
So then why not destroy it so that Ultimecia can't ever have it?
Because he is dumb.
It may only be a toy right now, but in the time of Ultimecia, it is an impressive walking machine.
I think he's just too proud.
I guess.
But then, like, why doesn't Laguna want to break it?
Well, probably because he wants Odine's creative mind to actually, like, do good. And by breaking it, he probably would destroy his trust in him. Which would then probably make it so that he would want to go to another city, establish power there, and work on the same thing regardless.
Well, then just kill Odine.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which means... Oh, I didn't say that.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway.
It is I who made the first model of that machine. I named the machine Junction Machine Alone.
You son of a gun, you made junctions and GFs!
You can junction alone. Oh yeah, that just reminded me of something. Not Rinoa. She had told me something that could happen.
Oh.
That was really funny.
Oh no.
It is a wonderful thing to know that my invention is used for the future.
Junction machine alone. Well, that's about it. The Sorceress Ultimecia came to know about Alone from that machine. And Ella became Ultimecia's target. You can't blame Odine. It is useless.
You want to go outside? You want to fisticuff?
They go outside, fisticuffs, and then, like, Laguna just shoots him in cold blood.
The fact that he said fisticuffs. Dude, I mention fisticuffs all the time. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Well, you do like to throw fisticuffs.
I don't. It's just a funny word.
Okay, we continue the story. Let's see.
He's doing with his hands, like this and this and this and that.
There's only one way to defeat Ultimecia. You must kill her in the future.
Yeah, no, duh.
There is nothing we can do unless we go to the future. There is no way to jump into the future under normal circumstances.
Why not junction us to the future?
I don't have that ability. What are you, that mad? But there is still a way. It is because Ultimecia plans to compress time. Compressing time with magic? That's good. Well, what good would it do for the Sorceress to compress time? There may be many reasons, but it doesn't matter.
Oh,
Like just out the Ultimecia is up to.
Like, we actually get a pretty good look at his face now.
Yeah, he kind of looks Asian, but he has a French accent.
Yeah.
He even has like the old, like, I was gonna say Wano haircut, the Edo period
Yeah.
in Japan. So it's like, what are you, man?
Well,
Where do you
technically,
come from?
I don't think he has a French accent. I think he has a German.
You think it's German?
Well, it's just that he's saying ze. I don't
But so
think...
did the oh fuck, what was her name in Chrono Cross?
Well, yeah, but like he says
Harley.
He says, "What do you want, ze beauté?" You know, like he uses like where there should be like W's, he uses V's. I don't know. He might just be a combination of accents. You'll never
Maybe.
know.
Because I was gonna say, like, didn't Harley talk the same way, or am I just thinking of the scientist lady whose name
No,
Luca?
no, Harley does go, you know, she does have like a French
Look, you
accent, but she
Yeah,
never
I'm
says, you know, "vat."
I thought she did.
I don't think she ever did. I might just not be recalling right. I only played the game once versus you're like 9 times.
Don't call me out.
I beat the game once. You beat it like 18 times.
I beat it a lot. Yeah, I got every single ending. I played it from the original time and beat it. Got the bad ending on that one, but yeah, it was still fun. I like that game a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
In order for Artemisia to exist in this time, she must take over the body of a sorceress
from the past, present, which is the past for her.
Chrono Cross is also how me and Cloud met.
Oh yeah, isn't that great?
Yes, it very much is.
Oh my god, it's funny how that happened.
Right?
What were the chances?
Regret? There is no regret.
No, the regret is that now you are in my tentacles.
Oh my.
That I wrap around you and you cannot escape.
Just stay away from my butt.
Okay. Pat, pat, pat.
Oh god!
Actually, that would be very uncomfortable with tentacles because it would be sticky.
Right? Like the suction cups.
Yeah, so instead of just pat, 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 booey, pat, pat.
It'll go like... It'll go...
Yeah, that. I'm also thinking of Squidward when I talk about it.
Pardon
What's
my
that
French,
machine?
but get this thing off of me!
Like, what is French about that?
But the machine must have a limit. Artemisia probably needs to go back further into time to achieve the time compression. Only alone can take her back further to the past. That is why she is desperately seeking her.
Yeah, but like the problem here is that she can only go back in time to people she knows.
Alone, yeah.
We must take advantage of Alone's power.
But she didn't know Rinoa, but she was still able to do that.
Probably by delving into the mind of Leon.
Somebody else.
Maybe.
Mhm.
Huh.
So if Artemisia is able to do the same thing, and she can like go into people's minds to know what their past was and know who they knew, then that would be a bad thing.
I guess, yeah.
But that depends. That's assuming she can even do that.
Too bad, like, freaking Alone couldn't send us to the future. Because she knows. It's primarily because she knows Artemisia, but she probably doesn't want to link up with Artemisia. Definitely not, no.
Yeah, I mean she's aware of her, but she doesn't know her.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's two sorcerers in our time, Sorceress Rinoa and Sorceress Odell. Of the two, Adele has not awakened yet. So you must go and kill her.
Would you do that for me?
Yes.
Sorceress Adele is probably in the process of awakening inside lunatic Pandora. Artemisia will want to possess Odell if Odell wakes up. That will be a horrible event. Adele is a horrible sorceress. Have you seen her physique? She will break you.
I like that in my women.
Buff and powerful and tall. God, she looked like she was like 7 feet tall.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. I love her hair though.
She looked like she actually outsized freaking Ward.
Yes, I mean, like we see how like tall Laguna is, and
Mhm.
she was taller than Laguna.
Yes, so much so.
Oh my god. She's gonna be horrifying to see in battle.
Oh yes.
If Adele goes to the winds of Artemisia, Adele will first destroy this era. So we must use Sorceress Rinoa to inherit Artemisia's power.
That's a bad idea.
Definitely.
That's all for the mission briefing. Go to Lieutenant Pandora. Alone's probably being held captive inside, so rescue her first.
At least he's being, you know, nice about that.
Mm-hmm.
Then kill Sorceress Adele before the awakening process is complete.
Okay.
That's it. Now we're left with Rinoa as the only sorceress in the Sarah.
Just saying, but
There is also Edea.
Yeah. If Laguna legitimately could not kill Adele, what makes you think that this ragtag group could?
I mean, they were stronger than Laguna was.
I guess.
That's why they did. He did mention like we were suddenly given a boost of its strength.
Wait, you know what? Thinking about that,
Mhm.
How does that work? Because Alone basically says that she can't change the past, right?
Right.
So does that mean that as Laguna was kind of like going about his life, that regardless of Alone being in the future, that, you know, Laguna just kind of like had Leon in them, like, you know, helping them all the way?
Well, I think what basically is like without Alone's power, he would have still won. It just would have taken longer. But when Leon and his friends were involved, they got a boost of power, which basically they could have just played off as adrenaline for the fight.
Okay.
And not realize that, oh hey, it's kind of weird that we suddenly have GFs coming to our aid.
And now we kill Odin.
When Ultimisia arrives, it's Alone's turn. Alone will send her back to the past with Ultimisia. And then they will have a makeout sesh.
Oh hell yeah, that's my dream.
Alone will have to send Rinoa and Ultimisia inside another sorceress she knows of the past. Adele or Edea or Adele, that's up to Alone.
This sounds like a bad idea.
It does. It really does.
It sounds like what Ultimisia wants.
Exactly.
To have connection in all present of time.
Yes.
Ultimisia is in the past. She'll use the time compression magic. We will see some influence here. I don't know what kind of influence, but once Alone feels it, she'll cut Rinoa and Ultimisia off from the past. Rinoa will come back to this world. Ultimisia will also go back to her own world.
Then what is the point?
Exactly.
What would be left is the world time compression. Past, present, the future will all be mixed together.
Are you not controlled by Ultimisia?
Right? Also, that
I'm
sounds
starting
like
to
a
wonder.
bad idea.
It sounds really bad.
You will keep moving from the time compression towards the future. Once you're out of the time compression, that will be Ultimisia's world.
Okay, so basically what he's saying is we're gonna do what Ultimisia kind of wants so that we can get yourselves over to the future so you can kill her.
Yes.
Still weird, still not a great idea, but it's the only way to get to the future
Definitely.
without a time machine.
That's all up to that's all up to after you. That's your facts. I'm gone.
I have no idea how I'm going to cut any of this, mind you. It's already been 2 hours, roughly.
I mean, you could probably cut it somewhere after having the talk with Rinoa, and then heading to Esthar.
Yeah, but I think that's like at just below an hour's time. It would just be kind of weird, but probably what I would have to do.
That or cut it where you're like talking to Laguna,
Yeah.
like the first conversation or something.
Oh, you were
Up to you.
briefed about the mission. I don't really understand it either. I was here, I listened to it! Will you do it? I have questions. Let me
How
out
do
of
I
this
leave?
room. Yeah, sure. I'll be waiting for good news.
So you could leave, but you still need to agree to the mission, I think. Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, we'll do it. Let me just go ahead. Alright! Let's go! We'll get aboard Ragnarok!
You can definitely see the family resemblance between Squall and Laguna.
Yes. Let's do the final briefing in there. I always wanted to ride that thing. Plus the name sounds so cool. Don't you have an attack called Ragnarok?
Does he?
At least in Dissidia he did.
I don't think he does here. There
Aw.
they go!
Oh wait, did Ward have a beard?
That already had a mascot, I don't know.
Ward has hair? I thought he was bald!
I'll look it up later.
Alright! Everyone! Come here! We go straight to our final target, Ultimecia. Let's go over the plan again. First, enter Lunatic Pandora and rescue Alone. Next, you fight Sorceress Edea. It'll be a surprise attack. Show no mercy. Now here comes the tricky part. Edea will need to pass on her powers before being defeated. Rinoa, will you be willing to accept them? Rinoa, will you be willing to accept them?
Yes.
Sorry, Discord can't pick me up.
I see. Curse you, Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Always having me howling at the moon.
Ah.
That's good. Next, we wait for Sorceress Ultimecia to possess Rinoa. This will be hard on you, Rinoa, but will you do it?
Yes.
That's the spirit. Then Alone sends Rinoa and Ultimecia to the past. Alone brings back Rinoa. Then, head to the future through compressed time. Ultimecia lives far into the future where none of us can technically exist. You know what? I think I know what's going to happen in the end.
What?
So, once Ultimecia is destroyed, time is going to collapse in on itself, right? And all the timelines are going to diverge. Leon's going to self-sacrifice himself and get stuck somewhere in the future, well, where he will wait at the area that they promised, and Rinoa will visit there often to find him there. That's my call.
I won't confirm nor deny.
I'm calling it there.
No, what will happen is he's gonna end up in the past and he's gonna be in Final Fantasy VII.
God dang it. There's only one way to make yourself exist in a world like that. As friends, don't forget one another. As friends, believe in one another. Believe in your friend's existence, and they'll also believe in yours.
We're gonna have enemy on our side.
Be friends, to like one another, and to love one another. Looks like I can't take Irvine,
I love Irvine.
but I don't. You can't do these things alone. You need somebody.
Where's Keystes?
She's flying the machine.
Okay.
Right, guys? What place reminds you of your friends? Imagine being in that place with all of your friends. Once time compression begins, think of that place and try to get there. Well, that's all. That place will welcome you. You'll be able to get there no matter what period you're in. You need love and friendship for this mission, and the courage to believe it. It's all about love, friendship, and courage.
Sora, Taichi, and Yamato.
Listen here, you. I'm counting on you guys.
It's anime.
Love and friendship and all that sounds corny, but everyone seems to be up for it. You think it'll succeed?
No.
We'll try. Oh, leg cramps.
He was so nervous.
Same old Laguna.
He'll never change, and I'm okay with that.
Okay, so let's go ahead and
Safe.
yes.
Because that was a long.
Oh my god. I want to thank each and every
Sorry.
one of you for watching. No, if anything, it's fine. We did a
We
lot
made
of
it longer
debating,
because we did
yeah.
a lot of talking, yeah. Both for this game and 7.
Mm-hmm. But thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. These episodes, I guess. I'm going to try to see if I can split it. Oh,
You could
Final
probably make
Fantasy VIII. Yeah. And we'll see you all in the next part of our adventure.
Until next time.
Oh, God!
You passed the place you want to go.
I know, but like I already saved. I don't care.
Okay, bye!
Why? I'm just kind of like going over here because
Why?
you can kind of see this area did get like hit like somewhere like right here in the middle.
Oh. Yeah, this is Centra.
Yeah. Because
That's
it's in the
Centra Ruin.
center of the map.
Okay. Also, I still love that if you look at where Shumi Village is,
Mm-hmm.
that's basically where the crater would have been. The Great Crater in 7.
Yeah.
And it has a hole where they are located.
Right here.
If it was the crater in 7, they filled it up with a home for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that cool?
That is very weird, but yes. Bye, everyone.
I love it. Bye-bye!
Yeah, bye-bye.